The affirmative argues that the laws in place are sufficient in preventing employee abuse. But take, for instance, the recent case of Global Horizon, Inc. in 2011. The U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission announced that it filed a lawsuit in Hawaii and Washington against Global Horizons, Inc., a Beverly Hills-based farm labor contractor, and 8 other farms who participated and perpetuated abuse of the H-2A workers. Human trafficking charges were brought against the executives and business associates of the labor recruiting company. According to the New York Times, they were exploiting hundreds of farm workers. Approximately 600 Thailand workers, upon arriving in the U.S., had their passports confiscated, charged a recruitment fee that the affirmative says does not happen according to the law, and were putting them in debt, and threatened to deport them if they did not pay. Although 3 of the charged pled guilty, the case was dismissed on the basis that the state would not be able to prove the offenses beyond a reasonable doubt. According to Juan Carlos Linares, who authored Hired Hands Needed, The Impact of Globalization and Human Rights Law on Migrant Workers in the United States, not only do they suffer from abuse, they also suffer from discrimination among their community. Take, for instance, this example of why someone would discriminate against a H-2A worker. In September of 2010, there were 2 women named Mary Jo and Catherine of Colquitt County, Georgia. They were both in the unemployment office and were spotted a posting for an H-2A zucchini picker for the harvest, and the harvest paid $9.11 an hour for 40 hours a week. Upon arriving, they were told that in order to meet the production quota, they needed to pick 9 buckets, which is a big amount. These weren't just ladies off the street who said, I'm gonna go find a job at the unemployment office. These were experienced field workers. Mary Jo, for instance, worked with her mother as a child picking fruits and vegetables. Because of the laws put in by the H-2A program, they were allowed to apply for the job, but things were made difficult for them. Like I said, they were asked to pick twice the amount of buckets of zucchinis than the H-2A workers. They were told to wait 2 hours after the H-2A workers began working, so they had a 2-hour advantage in picking zucchinis. Secondly, they made it difficult for them to work as well. They had them unload their products across the field, whereas the H-2A workers had the tractor right there at a few steps away. This kind of instance doesn't just happen once, it happens multiple times, and that creates the animosities that these, legal immigrants have, and that spreads around to other people of Latin America, of Thailand, of people who are taking U.S. jobs from people who supposedly need them. But the fact is that the farmers are at fault here. The recruiting offices are at fault here, and that this program is too far corrupt, too far costly, too far confusing for the parties to adopt this policy.